Hi viewers, we all are like to live 100 years happily and healthy. Happier and healthier life for 100 years is the dream of everyone. In this video, we are going to point out you 10 things that you have to follow happily and with the great health, in which the first one is called balanced and nutrient rich diet. So if you follow a balanced and nutrient rich diet, you can maintain your health in very stronger level. The first of all, it is called whole food. Whole food means the food which is rich with the vegetable, fruits, nuts, grains, seeds and proteins. So when you take the food that is rich with these materials as well as the protein and fibers, you will get the strength. Regularly your body will get the strength and your mental health also will get increase. Another very important point is limiting the sugar and salt. So taking the sugar and salt more than the limit is the very harmful habit that may cause many diseases, including the heart disease and diabetics. So we have to limit the sugar as well as the salt and even the oil itself in order to live 100 years happily and with the healthy habits. Another important point is the hydration. So hydration means taking the plenty of water. That is, it does not refer the drinks, cool drinks or any other drinks like coffee and tea, but it's refer the pure water. So you have to drink whenever possible the pure water more and more and hydrate yourself. Avoid dehydration. So we have discussed so far the first habit that we have to follow in order to live 100 years happily and with the health. The second point is the regular physical activity. So if you are the one who is doing regular physical activities, it may fall aerobic exercises. The first one is called the aerobic exercise. Aerobic exercise mean like walking, swimming, cycling, running, and these kind of exercises will increase the oxygen intake into your body and it will increase the endurance as well as it avoids about 90% of the cardiovascular diseases. So aerobic exercises are very important exercises under this category. Second one under this category is strength training like gym and weightlifting, but you must be monitored by a expert when you are doing the gym or weightlifting exercises. Another one is the balance and flexible exercises like yoga, tai chi and the dance. So through the yoga you may get the flexibility to your body and it will increase your lifetime also. So these kind of exercises should be done regularly. The consistency is very important more than intensity. It means that if you are doing the exercises intensely for 1 or 2 days and stop it, there is no use. But if you are doing the exercise a little bit but you are doing continuously for a longer time until your whole lifetime, it will be the most beneficial things that you can do. So regular physical activity comes as second important point for living 100 years healthier and happier. The third point is mental health and stress management. This is very crucial because we are living in the society where plenty of stress and plenty of mental problems. The disease that comes to our body is similar to the disease that comes to our mind. So if we are suffering with the anxiety or depression, we have to monitor ourselves and we have to get the proper treatment. Not only like that, our work may cause us the stress, our family life may cause us the stress. We have to be always monitor ourselves and get the regular check up ourselves in order to avoid these mental issues. This is also one of the very important thing for living 100 years. The fourth thing is sleep and rest. The fourth one is sleep and rest. Quality sleep about 7 to 9 hours per day during the night is vital, very important. But in this modern world we are not doing this. We goes to sleep later and we are still sleeping off in the morning also. But getting the sleep, regular sleep for 7 to 9 hours per day during the night will increase your mental health, physical health and immune system's function also. So in order to do this, what we have to do, we have to make a sleep routine, a regular time to sleep and regular time to wake up. Not only that one, it is better to avoid caffeine. The caffeine that for example before bed, for example coffee and tea before the bed. So avoiding the caffeine also help you for the good sleep. So sleep and rest is the fourth thing that we have to follow in order to live happier and healthier for 100 years. So rest means that we are working all the 24 hours, but that won't give us to live the chance for 100 years. So we must get the enough rest in between our work. That is very, very important. The fifth one is, now let us discuss the fifth one. The fifth one is avoiding harmful habits. So harmful habits mean any habits that may cause the harm or that is damaging our body or mind. In which the first one is the tobacco use. Using the tobacco in any format is 100% dangerous for our body, and it is the primary cause for premature death. So we have to totally avoid all kinds of tobacco products, including the cigarettes. But those who are taking this for longer time cannot avoid it at once without a doctor's advice. They have to practice a regular method that is suggested by the doctor to avoid totally the tobacco use. Another thing is avoiding the dangerous drugs also comes, like tobacco. Any drugs that are illegal is dangerous to our body and mind. Another one is limiting the alcohol. Women has more effect from alcohol than men. This is also one of the key point to note. Another thing is under avoiding the harmful habit is avoiding the overeating. So we have to eat the food whenever we feel hungry. So eating more than what our body can hold is dangerous. It may make the fatty tissues and then it will convert us many diseases like diabetics, heart disease and cancer. So overeating is one of the one of the greatest cause for the obesity. So avoiding overeating also one of the good habit, which is the fifth point of our discussion. The sixth one is regular health checkups. So if you want to live 100 years happily and healthier, what you have to do, you have to make the regular health checkups at least once in a year. Whether you have cholesterol, you have blood pressure, you have cancer or any other kind of dangerous diseases. If you find any disease at the beginning, you can control it through the drugs and other kind of treatments. So regular health checkup is very important here, as well as vaccination. The vaccination for flu, vaccination for pneumonia and recently for corona. So getting the vaccination for when there is a dangerous communicable disease also very important to avoid premature death and living happily and healthier for 100 years. Another one is the regular mental checkup and monitoring. So not only the physical disease but mental disease also reduce our lifetime. So we have to be always aware about our mental condition as well. When we feel anything going wrong, we have to make the checkup and this may help us to avoid getting the disease like Alzheimer's disease and dementia that affects the elderly population. So under the sixth one we have discussed about regular health checkups. The seventh point for living 100 years healthier and happier is making a purpose and meaningful life. So we have to make a goal for our life. So why we are living, we have to ask ourselves why we are living, why should we live. So we will get the answers as I am living for this, I am living for this person, I am living to do this, I am living to do the social service, like that. Making a YouTube video also one of the good habits, making a good YouTube video which gives some good messages to the society, that also could be a one of the meaning for your life. So like that, make a goal for your life to achieve. Once you achieve the goal, move to another goal. Another very important thing is continuous learning. Learn something, learn some puzzles, play some puzzle games. Keep your brain always active. Keeping your brain active makes you feel happier, and it increases the happier hormones called dopamine, which in terms increases immune system's function, good immune system function, as well as it increase the our lifetime also. So making the purposeful life and meaningful life is a good thing for living 100 years happily and healthier. Now let us move to the eighth point. The eighth one is the environmental factors. We are living in the environment around us. Around us there is an environment, so avoiding the UV or ultraviolet, the harmful rays of the sun, is one of the very important things that we have to consider if we want to live longer. Because if you exposed under the sunlight all the time, there is a plenty of chance to get the harmful UV rays. So but in the morning and evening sunlight is not harmful. Actually the morning sunlight gives you the vitamin D also. So avoiding the heavier sunlight, especially after 12 to 3 hours, is better, and it will help you to avoid from harmful UV rays. The second one is living pollution free environment. The environmental pollution is high in the range in this modern world, but we can do ourselves to protect the environment. What we can do is not exposing the toxic and chemical elements to the environment. So the ninth point is the concern about our genetic and family background, because there are many diseases that comes from generation to generation. We cannot control all kind of genetic makeup, but knowing our genetic makeup or genetic how the diseases are coming from generation to generation may help us to get the precautions, especially medicine or exercises, to protect ourselves from these dangerous diseases like cardiovascular disease, diabetes and cancers. So knowing our genetic and family also very important to live 100 years happily and with the healthier habits. The final one is the communication and connection. It means the connection with the community, because we all are living in the community. We all are surrounded with people. We are the social animal. So we have to make the community rich, but in order to live happily and healthier, we have to do what we can do, the good things to the society and the community. For example, making groups that may help others and talking with others with the kindness, and living free of jealous about others are helping ourselves actually. If we are jealous on others, it will negatively affecting ourselves. So helping others and being and talking with the kindness with others actually help us to live longer. So these are the 10 main habits that we have to follow in order to live 100 years with the great health and great happiness. Please join with us and support the channel for more motivational videos. Thank you for watching.